Friday night football here at Spartan Stadium. Tonight's game features for 2-2 Collegiate Spartans and the 0-4 Wellington Crusaders. Wellington comes in with an 0-4 record, and last week the Crusaders lost to Andale 47-7. That game where the Crusaders at home, they struggled to get any offense going, 178 yards of total offense. The Spartans are coming in off a loss to Mulvane, 35-7 right here on the very own field. And we'll see if the Spartans can get something going tonight on a beautiful night, 69 degrees. And it feels like 69, not much of a wind, just 3 miles an hour out of the east. And it's a beautiful night for football. We'll go ahead and look at some of the other games around this area. First off in the City League, Derby, ABCTL team at Bishop Carroll. That game, a huge one at Bishop Carroll Family Stadium. The game kicks off at 7 o'clock. Great Bend at Wichita West. Heights against North. K-Fan at Northwest. And South at Dodge City. And ABCTL play, Andover Central at Pittsburgh. Park City at Mays. Bueller at Winfield. Campus at Andover. Chanute at Augusta. Circle at McPherson. Clearwater at Andale. Eisenhower at Hutchinson. Mace South at Mulvane, followed by Newton at Salina Central, Rose Hill at El Dorado, Salina South at Goddard, Valley Center at Hayes, and this game right here. Teams are headed out onto the field. Collegiate in the south end zone. They'll be rising for the playing of the national anthem. So at this time, we'll go ahead and wait until that national anthem is played, and then we'll get you our pregame interview with head coach Mike Gear. Once again, thank you for listening on kpreps.com. As Collegiate Spartan football here in week 5, and Spartans taking on the Wellington Crusaders.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise. With your caps and face the flag for singing the national anthem.
Coach Mike here
of the Wichita Collegiate and
2 days.
Coach, you guys 2-2 on the year. A tough loss last week, but you guys get back and play a Wellington team here on a beautiful Friday night. You can't ask for much better weather than the end of September.
Well, it's homecoming. We had a great day all day here at school. Today was all school picnic and a lot of things going on. And your focus. That's what you hope is your kids are able to refocus and get back on the game, but got the king and queen court and all that stuff. So homecoming is always a tough venture for any coach at any school, and we're playing a good Wellington team. So we're hoping that the kids are we think we had a good week of practice, and we're just hoping they come out and execute the game plan tonight.
Look at Wellington's offense; they're more of a running team, and just what's your front line got to do to stop this Wellington runners?
Yeah, we're just, we're not a team that can just line up and take guys away as far as size, but, we're going to have to be slanting and taking guys, going a couple gaps over and doing things like that to be effective. So, and let our linebackers play and let those guys make tackles. So if we can keep their front off our linebackers, we're going to have a good evening.
Wellington's still looking for their first win on the year. What's it going to take to, keep them there winless?
Well, we've just got to execute. I think the fact that, we're hoping that our pass game is going to be effective tonight, and that we're able to run the ball. We've put in some new stuff this week, trying to bring our game along too. Every week you're working on getting better, and we hope that we've made some progress this week with our offensive front. And got a little run game to go along with the pass.
And talk about that passing game. You're talking about Cody McNerney. Can throw the ball really well. He has 5 receivers he's thrown to over 100 yards. Just talk about his ability to make things happen.
Well, I think, first and foremost, Cody keeps plays alive sometimes with his feet. He's got great feet. He has great vision. So he sees things down the field, and then if he needs to elude the pass rush, he's capable of doing that. And so he's at this point, I think he's thrown for 871 yards in 4 games, and he's been very effective. I think he's completing like 59-60% of his passes. So, and without very few turnovers. So we feel very good about Cody, and we do have a great a group of receivers. So, there's not just one guy that he's focused on. So that does make it hard to defend.
And Coach, last, what are your 3 keys to victory tonight?
Well, our 3 keys for us, as we told the kids tonight, was for us to have good focus. We can't have pre-snap penalties or penalties in general. We had 12 penalties last week, so we're really working on cut back on the penalties, working on our execution of the small details of the game, making sure the guys are moving their feet so we're not having to hold. And then being on defense, we just need to fly around and be where, read our keys and be where we're supposed to be.
All right, Coach, thank you very much and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Collegiate Coach Mike Gear joining me pregame show here on kpress.com. The Spartans are getting ready to take the field here for yourselves on a beautiful night. We're going to look at some of the stats for your Spartans. To find different receivers. 5 Spartan receivers have 96 or more receiving.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the campus of Wichita Collegiate. You are in Spartan country.
His favorite target, the big tight end, 15 receptions, 161 yards.
Glad to welcome our visitors, the Crusaders of Wellington High School.
Yes, he has been very good from the tight end position, both blocking and receiving the passes from McNerney. So the Wellington Crusaders still not out on the field. Closer to kickoff. Attended a collegiate practice on Wednesday, and Coach Gear was pleased with the way his team rebounded after that loss last week. They having great practices this week, and like you heard him say, they changed up a little bit both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball, changed up some of the offensive line.
Captains for Wellington, number 7, Dylan Goodman, number 44, Colton Glover, and 42, Dylan Ferguson. For the Spartans,
defense.
Seniors Justin Flowers, Sutton Carter,
Be on the road
and Peter Larson.
A huge test at Andale. Andale right now 4-0 on the year, and they're looking to go 5-0 tonight as they play host to Clearwater. So Wellington, let's look at their schedule real quick. In week 1, they faced Clearwater. They lost 13-41. Week 2, they lost 18-34 to El Dorado. Week 3, they lost 7-6 to Rose Hill. And then last week, lost 37-7 to Andale. Spartans, on the other hand, started the year 1-0 with a big win over Rose Hill, 41-6. They lost in week 2 in a big showdown out west at Hoisington, 22-31. And then in week 3, they got a big win over Bueller, 45-21. And then last week fell to Mulvane, 35-7. So the Spartans trying to get back on track here tonight. The captains are out there waiting for the coin toss from the referee, Cooper Root, on the right of your screen, number 4. For Spartans, he is the head captain for the Spartans team. We'll wait for the call.
Wellington has won the toss. He's elected to receive.
So here, Wellington wins the toss and wants the ball first. You don't see that very often. You see teams defer to the second half. But Wellington wants the ball here to get underway, and they will receive in the south end zone. So Spartans getting ready for week 5. Here they'll take on the Wellington High School Crusaders. We'll go ahead and take a quick break before we come back with our opening kickoff.
Academics.
Student-friendly tuition.
Incredible athletics. The amazing campus.
Whatever you're looking for in a university, you'll find it here.
It's why you belong. It's why you belong at Pittsburgh State University.
All right, welcome back here to Wichita Collegiate football. Here on KCross.com. The Spartans will kick off from your left to the right on your screen. Wellington in their lily white uniforms with the gray pants, red numbers, and Wellington across their chest with the silver helmets with the Crusader on each side. The Spartans in their home blue uniforms, the gold numbers, the white helmets with the numbers on the left and the Spartans on the right. So we're ready for kickoff. Here on a beautiful Friday night, 69 degrees. That kickoff will get underway right on time at 7 o'clock. The Spartans and the Crusaders are set to get underway.
Madison Harris, the ticket away for the Spartans.
Here's the Spartans. Great crowd on hand, homecoming night. And Spartan night. We're on the way here, saying anyway, particularly about the 12-yard line. And up the field, that is Julian Jimenez. Jimenez has some room down the sideline, and finally is taken out of bounds, but a great return. Jimenez down the sideline, he gets out for Spartan territory at the 38-yard line. A great return to start off with for the Spartan, or for the Crusaders.
Here we go, Dave.
They'll have it first and 10.
So the 37-yard return for Wellington will have first and 10 at the Spartan 38.
Cade Phelps, the quarterback for the Crusaders, 6'2", 180-pound junior. We'll have Chris Kopp as his fullback, and Jimenez. That's just Glover behind Kopp. Spartans out here in their 4-3 defense. Let's see how they respond to that big Wellington return. Nice run up the middle to Glover.
He was tackled by Peter Larson.
Jake Flamini got in there and
They
made
host another Spartans in on that stop. A gain
a short gain of
That's all they
4.
got.
2nd and 9.
from the Spartan 37-yard line. It's 2nd and 9.
Bring in the play call for the Crusaders. 2nd and 9 as Phelps under center. Don't see that very often anymore. Phelps hands off. And met right at the line of scrimmage. Taken down after
He was down for Spartans that immobilized for 51.
number 51, Evan Vogelbach. Vogelbach got in there, read the play, and took down Glover after maybe another half a yard on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and long.
Watch the snap
For
count.
the Crusaders.
No gain on the play.
10:45 to go here in the first
It's 3rd and 9 for the 37.
Wichita Collegiate. Phelps is sending man in motion. They're about back to pass the left-hander.
Phelps is sacked by the Cooper Root, forcing the
So look
fumble.
at that. Cooper Root is back there. Forces the ball out of Phelps' hands.
Wellington recovers.
And it's recovered by John Egan. Egan fumbles it. Wellington recovers. But that's going to be a long loss on the play. And this could be fourth down and a ways to go. Ball back to the 41-yard line of the Crusaders. And they'll be forced to punt.
Loss of 32 yards on the
Loss
play.
of 32 officially
It's fourth
on the
down.
play. And back to the punt.
4th and 41.
It's Trayson Probst. Probst will get it away. It's an or a spiral kick. And it's going to be fielded about the 27-yard line by Colton Sorley. Sorley got some room out the middle. They'll go across. Nice little return
Finally
by
brought down
Sorley.
by 84, Ty Gardner.
And we'll see the Spartans offense for the first time tonight inside Crusader territory.
Spartans will take possession at the Wellington 49-yard line.
We'll have three backs behind them. Watch for Justin Flowers out of the back. And here's the handoff to Flowers. Flowers bounce out the right side. He's got room at the 40. 35 down to the 41-yard line. And just like that, a first down.
Justin Flowers.
19 yards. Justin Flowers
Tackled by Julian
plays
Jones.
his blockers, bounces out outside. And a huge first down pickup on the first play from scrimmage. Ball we place at the 32-yard line officially.
Gain of 17 yards for Flowers. With the
Gain of
Spartan first
17.
down at the Wellington
Here's the
32.
turning, back under center. So the same formation they just were in. The offset I. Here's the off direction handoff to Flowers. Flowers tries to get off the tackle and
Flowers the ball
gets
carrier.
forward for a short gain. And there on the tackle.
Tackled by
It's
number
going to be
11,
Julian
Jack
Jimenez,
Walton.
and Jimenez
22,
is
Julian
shaken up a
Jimenez.
little bit. Jimenez, the kick returner for
Pick
the
up 2 yards on the play.
Crusaders, had a nice kickoff return to start the game up, and he's going to be hopping off the field.
It's 2nd and 8 from the 30.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Spartans. Receiver far side, McNerney now in shotgun formation. Here's the handoff to Carter. Carter is going to get
Number
a
two,
short
Sutton
gain of
Carter.
about 3.
He was tackled by 11, Jack Walton.
Sutton Carter, the 5'11", 190-pound senior. The short gain is going to be 3rd and a long 4.
Gain of 3 yards.
Ernie
It's
with
3rd and 5.
Flowers behind him. There's 2 receivers near side. Here's McNerney. He'll run the option. He'll pitch it to Flowers. Flowers tries to break it outside and diving forward. Close to
Number 1,
the
Justin
22-yard line. And he's going to be
He was pushed out by number 5, Joey
close
Barr.
for a first down. We'll see what they call it. Move the chains for a first down. Justin Flowers picked up a second first down here on the first drive for the Spartans, and then keeps their drive alive.
Pick up of 5 yards, good for a Spartan. First down.
First down and 10. Collegiate.
Wellington,
We
22.
see 3 receivers far side, 2 near side, nobody in the backfield next to McNerney. And there's going to be a flag. We'll see it's going to be called on Collegiate. It looks like
Dead ball, false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, repeat, first down.
Jack Mendel there called for the false start on the left side.
Penalty backs Collegiate to the 27. It's 1st and 15.
1st and 15 now, back at the 27-yard line. Still the same formation. McNerney, nobody in his backfield. A look to throw deep. He's got a man. That's Cooper Root. Root lowers his shoulder.
Good defensive pass complete to number 4, Cooper Root.
For a gain
Touchdown
of
by
12 on
18,
the
Chase
play.
Hallsgraf. Number 5, Joey Barr.
Second down. And 3.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4 from the 15.
For McNerney and company. Got Flowers to his left. Flowers in motion now. Here's the handoff to Flowers. Flowers breaks it out around the right side. He's got some room inside the 10-yard line.
Justin
With the
Flowers.
change, another first down carry for Justin Flowers.
Making the stop for the Crusaders, number 7, Dylan Goodman.
So the Spartans moving the ball well here.
Also there,
On their first drive of the game, 3 first down runs from Justin Flowers. He's having
That's
himself
very good for a
great
Spartan
game
first down.
already.
It's first and goal.
Very nice. 3 receiver far side from Leany. The farthest one out there. McNerney will roll to his left. He does this a lot. He'll look to pass. He throws it up. It's caught. And he's open. Touchdown. So 6-zip Collegiate on top here. 7:45 to go in the first quarter. As Addison Harris will line up for the PAT. Cody McNerney, the holder. Snaps good, holds good, and the kick is good. And the Wellington
7:45 to play first quarter.
great job by Cody McNerney there to roll out to his left. And how about the time his offensive line gave him? They give him plenty of time to find Flamini right there at the goal line. Flamini does the rest in the end zone, and the Spartans up 7-0. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and be right back here for more football.
Watco Companies has been a member of the Pittsburgh community since 1983. Now a national freight transportation provider, Watco serves customers in 26 states by offering transportation, mechanical, and transload services. Whether transporting potatoes from Idaho, replacing rail cars in Iowa, or transloading rock in Alabama, Watco will never forget their roots because there's no place like home. Watco supports Pittsburgh community athletics and wishes all area teams the best of luck.
All right, welcome back here to high school football on KPreps.com.
Addison Harris in kick
leading
formation.
Wellington 7-0 with 7:45 here to go in the first quarter. Addison Harris to kick off for the Spartans left to right on your screen. And here's the boot at the end over in kicking. Is going to be caught about the 34-yard line. That is, I believe, Dylan Ferguson there
Returned by
catching
42, Dylan
linebacker
Ferguson.
with a nice little return of about 5 or 6.
Return of about 7 yards. Jake Flamini, number 8, and the Spartan tackle.
So the Wellington offense back out there after a
The
big
first and
fumble
10 Crusaders from their own
forced
42
by
yard line.
Cooper Root. Cade Phelps loses the ball, and the Spartans pick it up, but then fumbled again. And John Egan lost it, and then it was recovered by Wellington, but they had it 4th and about 40, so they were forced to punt. Spartans answered with a nice punt return and then get in the end zone on a pass from Cody McNerney to Jake Cormini. This one up the middle
Number 25, Chris Connick.
for Chris Kopp. Kopp ahead for 3 yards.
Tackled by Vogelon.
Second and 6 for the Crusaders. Ball between the 45 and 46-yard line.
Gain of 4 at 2nd and 6 from the 46.
Phelps will hand it off to Kopp. Kopp is met right at the line of
Chris
scrimmage.
Connick carries again.
And Ford Momentum will give him a gain of 1 or 2.
Number 52, Connor Matthew. Going on to
Evan Vogelbach.
a 1 yard gain in the
3rd
play.
and 5
On the Wellington
for
47 yard
the
line.
Crusaders.
It's 3rd and 5.
10 seconds on the play clock as Phelps will walk up to the line. He's got twin receivers far side, nobody near side. Phelps back to pass. He'll throw it up for grabs and incomplete, intended for Joe Ybarra.
Pass incomplete. He was intended for number 5, Joey Barr.
Nice job out there.
Play by Justin
Defense by
Flowers.
Justin Flowers. Flowers played great defense there at
It's
the
4th
quarterback
down.
position, and they'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 5 for Wellington. And they'll bring out the punt unit. Back to punt is Trayson Probst, the sophomore fullback, less than 5'9", 167 pounds.
Wind won't be a factor here tonight. It's a calm, light breeze. There's a snap on the ground. It's going to be away though. It's going to be a short punt, high in the air, but short. It'll take a Wellington bounce. It will go out of bounds at the 26-yard line. So that is where the Spartans will take over. And they'll try to answer what they did last time. First time in the game.
Spartan 27-yard line.
Touchdown pass from Cody McNerney to Jake Flamini.
It's 1st and 10.
McNerney will have Sutton Carter to his right. Flowers up to his left. Flowers now in motion. Here's the handoff. No, it's going to be faked by McNerney. McNerney across for the first down. As he gets great job on the fake here by McNerney. Fakes the handoff to Flowers and keeps it up the middle.
He was taken by number 4, Shane Dawes.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Carry good for a Spartan, 1st down at the 39.
McNerney with twin receivers far side and a single one to his right. He'll step back to pass. He'll roll to his right. He's got some room. He'll tuck it and run across the 45, across the 50.
Cody
And about the 27-yard line, but there is a flag.
There's a
Somebody
flag at the play.
White hat will see what the call is.
Holding on the offense, number 78, 10-yard penalty, replay the down.
And it's going to be a holding called on the Spartans. And they'll back up after a first down run from McNerney. He's going to back it up. And now it's going to be 1st and 20. The Spartans ball back at the 28-yard line. 7-0 to score. 5:50 go here in the first quarter of play. Here's Flowers in motion. The option to his left. McNerney pitches to Flowers. Flowers tries to break it outside. He's got some room. Stiff arms the defender and forward.
Number 1, Justin Flowers.
To the 36-yard line.
Pushed out by number 5,
Shot here
Julian
by
Barr.
Justin Flowers to use his right arm to stiff arm the defender down to the ground and pick up a gain of 7. Like I said, a great crowd on hand tonight. Your homecoming night. Wellington
Pick up
also
with
got a
8
nice
yards.
crowd there on the
Second and
east side of the stadium.
Number 36.
The 2nd and 12. McNerney will roll out to his right. With fire to Cooper Root. Root catching across the 50. And he puts it in. And you can't leave Cooper Root open. He's sitting at 6'2", 220. He's a hard target to miss. And McNerney
Gain of
finds him
16 yards on the play.
16-yard pickup
First
and a
down.
first down.
At the Wellington 48.
McNerney now with Flowers behind him. He's got Carter to his left. Here's the pitch out to Flowers. Flowers, nice block there. Flowers across of just 50-yard line. And a gain of 8 on the
Tackled by
play.
number 5, Jerry
Great job
Barr.
of blocking out there by Sutton Carter.
8-yard pickup for Flowers.
Gain of 8, and the Spartans now
From the Wellington 40-yard line.
with the ball
It's
on the
2nd and 2.
Crusader 40-yard line. Trips near side. McNerney standing at the 45-yard line. He'll step back fast. Here's a bubble screen out to Sorley. Sorley across the 40, 35, 30. Are now down 14-0 to the Spartans as great blocking once again. You can't ask for any better blocking out on the outside. The Spartans have practiced that many times at very own play, and they find Sorley. Sorley follows those blockers to the end zone.
season is here, and kpreps.com is your source for Kansas high school football coverage this season. kpreps.com provides full coverage for every team in the state with original news content, team pages, schedules, standings, and state rankings. Be sure to stay connected with kpreps.com through our website, mobile app, and Kpreps Twitter feed, where you'll find the fastest and most complete list of scores in all of Kansas. And new this year, Kpreps revamped website features daily audio content, live video game broadcasts, and will expand our coverage for winter and spring sports. kpreps.com, your source for Kansas high school sports.
All right, welcome back here to Spartan Stadium. And Collegiate out to a 14-0 lead here. And there's a nice kick back. It's going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. We'll see who comes out with it. Collegiate saying it's their ball. We'll see under the pile who comes up with it. And it's going to be Wellington ball. Joey Barr on the returning fumbles it. Recovered by, looks like Dylan Ferguson there to pick up the loose ball. So 14-0 your score. Collegiate on top. 4:33 to go.
It's first down
in the first quarter.
15-yard line.
Belts back with the ball on the 15-yard line. And movement on both sides. We'll see who they called on.
Spartan snap, ball start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay.
Here's call on Wellington, so pushing back. Now ball at the 10-yard line. So Wellington shoot themselves in the foot here.
After the penalty, it'll be first and 15.
First and
on the Wellington 10-yard line.
At the 10-yard line. Seconds on the play clock. Wellington will have to hurry up. Here's Case Phelps under center. 5 on the play clock. He gets that snap underway. And that is going to be a handout and a short gain.
Number 25, Chris Cobb, the ball player.
By Cobb. So Chris Cobb with a short gain. Gain of about 2. The second and long. For the Crusaders. Phelps, play clock down to 5 again. Phelps will look to pass. He's got a man. It's going to be caught somehow by Dylan Goodman. Goodman just turned and the ball was right there. Right in his hands, and it'll be a pickup. And it'll bring up 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5 after the pickup of 7 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5
from the Wellington 20.
For the Crusaders, ball at their own 20. Moving right to left in the first quarter, 3:20 and counting. Phelps under center. He's got twin receivers to his far side. Drop back to pass. He'll hit as he thrown. Incomplete. Intended for Joe Ybarra. And a nice job there again by the Collegiate defense.
Pass incomplete. It was intended for number 5, Joe
As John Egan.
Pressure on the play from number 30, John Egan.
Matt Copeland there on the pressure and forced Phelps to just throw the ball away. So Wellington will punt once again.
From the 20-yard line, it's 4th down.
Nice defensive stand for the Crusaders.
Folks in kick formation.
Spartans, rather.
Colton Sorley deep.
Colton Sorley standing back to his own 43-yard line. As Probst will wait the snap at his own 5. and get it away. It's a wild kick. It's going to be a nice bounce inside the 35 down to the 30-yard line. Colton Sorley's going to wish he would have
field out to the 30-yard line. It's a 50-yard kick.
Wish he would have caught that.
Collegiate will have it from its own 30-yard line.
2:50 to go here in the first quarter of action. It is Collegiate 14 and Wellington 0. 50-yard boot officially for Pros. McNerney and company back out on offense. McNerney will pitch it out, and a nice job by Carter.
Number 2 center
Carter just caught that one-handed.
Tackled by 42, Dylan Ferguson.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And I'll bring up second and
No
10.
gain in the play. It's 2nd and 10.
Nobody's standing at his own 25-yard line. Got trips to his left. There's the handoff to Carter. Carter up the middle, and he's not going anywhere. Nice job by the Wellington defense there. As number 72, Connor Burnett there to meet Sutter after a short gain. Now bring up third and long, third and a long 9.
Touchdown, Sutton Carter on the carry. Tackled by 72 is on his end.
So McNerney will look to get some going here. Third and long, third and 9. He'll drop back to pass, forward to his left. He's in trouble. Now a little back to his right. Still in trouble. He'll throw it. And intended for Cooper Root, but it hits the turf first.
Pass incomplete was intended for Root.
Have to punt the ball away.
Coverage by number 4, Pete Phelps.
Nice job there by the Crusaders defense to rush the throw there. Cody
Brings up
McNerney.
4th and 9 from the 31.
So Collegiate will punt the ball away.
McNerney in kick formation.
Wellington will have 2 returners back deep. Joe Ybarra will hit this one a high and over and kick. Ybarra called for a fair catch, and he'll get it at the 38-yard line.
Fair catch called for by 5.
So
Joe Ybarra.
1:28 here to go in the first quarter of play. Collegiate 14 and Wellington 0. We'll be right back here with more high school football on kpreps.com.
30-yard.
We'll go ahead and keep it here. 1:28 to go here in the first quarter. On a beautiful Friday night on the last day of September. Hard to believe tomorrow's already October. If you heard in the pregame show, Coach Mike Gears talked about that. Seems like just yesterday they were at their first day of practice. Now they're 4 games in on their 5th one.
Number 24, Colton Glover.
24 on the carry. That's Colton Glover. Glover man hard.
Knocked down by 32, William
Still on
Glover.
the turf. It's like holding his stomach. Man got the wind knocked out of him on that hit. So Wellington trainers will be out there to attend to Glover. Now we'll go ahead and take this quick break, and we'll be right back with more high school football on kpreps.com.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
All right, welcome back here to high school football on kpreps.com. I'm Sean Boston. And tonight we'll be calling the Collegiate Spartans and the Wellington Crusaders. I'll be with you the rest of the season calling collegiate games. So make sure to tune in every Friday night from here on out as the Spartans will take the field and take your screen right here on kpreps.com. Collegiate up 14-0 here on Wellington. Wellington moving the ball right to left here in the first quarter. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter. Here's Phelps. Phelps will keep it. He's got some room across midfield. And finally taking the ball right here. Cooper Root.
Jadarani and Cooper Root keeping up on the stop,
Jadarani.
and he's good for a Wellington first down.
That'll be a Wellington first down as they move the ball inside Spartan territory.
8-yard pickup.
We'll go ahead and get you some area scores here after the
Spartan 48
after the
and
first
10
quarter. 40 seconds to go here in the first 12 minutes of play. The Crusaders in Spartan territory. Phelps will hand off. And up the middle is going to be
25
Chris
Chris
Cobb.
Cobb for Wellington.
We'll get forward for a
He's
gain of
tackled by
5.
Cooper Root.
Cooper Root in there again on the tackle. He's been all over the place, whether it's offense or defense. And that will do it. Our first quarter has come to an end. Collegiate 14 and Wellington 0. You're listening and watching high school football on kpreps.com. We'll be back with scores from around the area and our second quarter right after this break.
Watco Companies has been a member of the Pittsburgh community since 1983. Now a national freight transportation provider, Watco serves customers in 26 states by offering transportation, mechanical, and transload services. Whether transporting potatoes from Idaho, replacing rail cars in Iowa, or transloading rock in Alabama, Watco will never forget their roots because there's no place like home. Watco supports Pittsburgh community athletics and wishes all area teams the best of luck.
Here to Wichita Collegiate football here on kpreps.com. We've reached the end of the first quarter with Spartans leading 14-0.
I'd like to thank the good people at Scotch and Sirloin providing the Spartans
The second quarter,
tonight's
we're
burgers
going to
and
look at some of the scores from around the Wichita area.
To the concession stand. We're going to get back to the concession stand. Go back
14-7.
make sure you get
After one
those
quarter,
Scotch and
after
Sirloin burgers. They are fantastic.
quarter, Mays leading Arc City 14-7. We'll go ahead. Andover leading Campus 10-0 after the first quarter. Let's get as many scores as we can as they're being tweeted. And a short gain there, if any,
Chris Cobb, the ball carrier.
by Chris Cobb.
Vogel and Carver teaming up on the stop. Gain of a yard.
3rd and 4.
It'll be 3rd and 4.
3rd down for the Crusaders. Wellington sending 2 receivers out to the right. You don't see that very often with this Wellington offense that is a run-heavy offense. Here's the handoff up the middle and nowhere to go for Chris Cobb. He is met at the line of scrimmage by 3 Spartans. In their first was Evan
Several
Vogel.
Spartans in on that stop.
Vogel there to make the stop, and it's 4th down. 4th and a long 2.
Ball spotted at the Spartan 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line, Wellington in collegiate territory. We'll see what happens here. Phelps will keep around the left side. He's got some room, but trips up. Is going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. And if he wouldn't have slipped, he would have got the first down and then some. And if they mark it, we'll
Kate
see.
Phelps keeps it.
They might throw the chains out on this one. And no good to Collegiate. First down.
Phelps stops short of the marker. Spartans will take over on down.
Could have been more than 6 inches away from the first down marker, and they'll go ahead and give it to the Spartans. A huge break there for Collegiate as Cade Phelps had the first down for the stay on his feet, but he trips up and turns the ball over to Collegiate. A journey with 3 backs behind them. Offset eye. Here's the handoff to Flowers. Flowers has some room. rolls his shoulder across the 45 to the 36-yard line.
Brought down by number 5, Joey Barr.
In Mulvane,
Also in the
the
stop,
Wildcats
24
keeping their success going, leading May South 14-0 after the first quarter. The Mulvane
Gain of 8
team
yards.
has been
It's 2nd
legit
and
all
2
year.
to the 46.
They're keeping it going against the May South team. McNerney waiting under center here. Here's the handoff up the gut. And going nowhere is John Egan. Egan maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
The give to number 30, John Egan. He was stopped by number 62, Chance Wilson.
So the Spartans will face the third down.
No gain in the
Third
play. It's
and 2 for Collegiate. McNerney. And here's a flag coming in from the referee.
False start, prior to the snap, 57, we've had a third down.
Now push back Collegiate to now 3rd and 7. This Whitehat does not seem very enthused about his calls out there.
Penalty backs the Spartans up to their own 41. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 now. Now McNerney in shotgun formation. He's got 3 receivers near side. He'll roll to his left. He's good at throwing across his run. This one up to Cooper Root. It's first down. Like I said all game long, you can't leave Cooper Root open. And that is why Root has torn out defenses.
Push it around on number 4,
15 catches, 161 yards going into this game. And right there, he picks up his longest gain of the year and a first down for the Spartans. Ball at the Wellington 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 38 yards.
38-yard
First and
pickup
10,
officially.
31.
And his Root's longest before that play was 22 yards. And here's going to be a timeout called by Wellington. So 8:51 here to go in the first half. Collegiate 14, Wellington 0. Spartans moving the ball on the 31-yard line of the Crusaders. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with more high school football on kpreps.com.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
And welcome back. We want to thank our sponsor for tonight's game. It's being brought to you right here on kpreps.com. McNerney with 3 receivers on the far side. He's got it back to his left. He'll roll to his right now. McNerney looking deep. He'll fire it and caught. Right about the 2-yard line. A nice route there by Larson. Larson catches it and moves it inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Spartans.
Good for a gain of 22 yards. And the Spartans first down
plays for the Spartans, and now they're inside the 10-yard line. McNerney will stand at the 15-yard line. 3 receivers to his left. He'll send a man in motion. That is Sorley. And McNerney will keep it left side. Tries to break outside. Reaches for the goal line. And we'll see where they mark him. It's got to be inside the 1-yard line. And it's going to be just inside the 1-yard line. As McNerney, a nice rollout to the left. And he tried to break it outside and dive into the end zone. But came up just short. And now bring up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
From just inside the 1-yard line, it's second and goal.
McNerney. He has Egan, Carter, and Flowers behind him. Here's the handoff to Flowers. Flowers across the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans. Touchdown, running for second of the night. And make that number 6 on the year now for Flowers as he crosses the goal line and puts the Spartans up 20-0.
Madison Harris lines up the extra.
8:01 here to go in the first half. Here's the extra point is up and good.
It's good.
So, with 8:01 here to go in the first half, and Wellington 0. Spartans are 1 here tonight on homecoming night. Kick this one and over in, going to be caught about the 15-yard line. Jimenez tries to get out around the left side. And can't get much there. And just like they just go now. Leads up 21-0.
Wellington takes possession from its own 27-yard line.
Beautiful night here for high school football. Just under 70 degrees at kickoff. And it's going to be about 62, 63 degrees at the conclusion of the game. And it's definitely starting to feel like fall here in Kansas. Here's Phelps. Phelps rolls out left. He finds a man after a short game. Catch. And that'll bring up second down. Southern Carter there in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. For the Crusaders.
2nd and 7 from the 30.
7:20 to go in the first half. Here's the handoff up the gut to Glover. It's going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Blues is going to be just short. The first down. And then we'll call it third down.
It's 6 yards. Brings up the 3rd and 1.
Phelps under center. We've got Dylan Goodman out right to right. He'll keep it up the middle of. And
Phelps keeps it.
Close to a first down. We'll see.
Tackle by Host.
Give it to him. Net right there. And they'll go ahead and give him the first down. But then they're on that tackle, John Egan.
Egan has been called his name all night. That carry is good for a right first down.
Phelps was carrying the ball up the gut. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
It's 1st and 10 from the 37.
Crusader 38-yard line. Trying to get something going offensively. They haven't had much going. As here comes a rush. He gets it off, and it's incomplete. Washington should have came down with that one. He bounced off his hands, or off his helmet. Didn't get off his hands, but incomplete.
Second and 10 from the
2nd and 10. Now for the Crusaders. Man in motion as Phelps will hand off up the middle. And a pickup of about 5 on the play.
25, Chris Kopp was the ball carrier.
Chris Kopp with the carry. Third and call long 4 for the Crusaders. Ball at the 33-yard line. Phelps rolls out, and he is met and thrown away. And we'll see if he's outside the tackle box or not. I don't know how Phelps' knee wasn't down, and here comes the late flag. More intentional grounding. Nobody in the area of the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down. Loss of down penalty.
Intentional grounding on the offense. 5-yard penalty, loss of down.
Loss of down is going to be 4th down and long for Wellington. And they'll have to punt this ball away unless they want to give the ball to Collegiate in excellent territory. So throws back to punt away again. Sorely waiting at his own 38-yard line. Punts away, it's a high one. And pretty short, bounces at the 49-yard line. And takes a Wellington bounce to the 39-yard line. And that is where the Spartans will take over. First and 10 at the Collegiate 39-yard line. 5:25 here to go in the first half. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. And we'll be right back.
Why should you choose Pittsburg State University?
Nationally recognized academics.
Student-friendly tuition.
Incredible athletics. The amazing campus.
Whatever you're looking for in a university, you'll find it here.
It's why you belong. It's why you belong at Pittsburg State University.
All right, while you're away, an incomplete pass from Cody McBurney out with the flat to Flamini. Threw his bubble screen out to Root. Root's got some room to run. He's got it across the 35 to 40. 27-0. On Wednesday at practice, the Spartans worked on that play many times. And Root exceeds expectations right there with a 61-yard touchdown catch and run. Spartans are used to putting up big point totals in each game, and they put up 28 so far here in the first 19 minutes of play. 5:10 here to go in the first half. Collegiate 28,
and Wellington 0.
Ball up to kick it away. He'll kick it, and it's going to be caught at the 13-yard line by Jimenez. Jimenez goes around the left side like he's done all game long, and we'll call it maybe a return about 7 or 8 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders on their own 25 with 5:03 to go here in the first half. So let's go back to that last drive for the Spartans. A 61-yard catch and run for Cooper Root. He finds the end zone. And on his way to the end zone, he stiff-armed about 3 defenders, knocking them all down to the turf. A short pickup here. And I'll bring up 2nd and 7. So McNerney has now thrown 13 touchdown passes on the year and 5 interceptions. He's completing about 62% of his passes. Phelps will hand off to Glover. Glover, not much going there. Jake Flamini in there on the tackle. And I'll bring up 3rd down again for the Crusaders. So 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Collegiate 28 and Wellington 0. Spartans travel to Andale next Friday for a big-time showdown against the Indians. You can watch that right here on kpreps.com. We'll have the rest of the Spartans game throughout the year. Here is a pass, and it's going to be caught, but taken down right after the catch. That was a pass caught by Colton Glover. He's taken down after maybe a 1 yard after the catch by Jad Haruni. So 1st down for the Crusaders. Ball at the 41-yard line. Cade Phelps, the left-handed quarterback under center. He'll hand off up the middle to Glover. She has me Kopp on the carry. And a short gain. Wellington ball at their own 44-yard line. Trying to get something going offensively, as they haven't had much going yet. Phelps will hand off, and what a hit laid by number 54, Colton Weaver. Weaver laid the smackdown, and a loss of 1 on the play. So 3rd down and 7. Two minutes and change here to go in the first half. As Wellington facing another 3rd down play. Phelps with 2 receivers far side and 2 men behind him. He'll step back to pass. He'll get the pass away. It's going to be incomplete. Great defense out there by Sutton Carter. Carter in there to deflect the ball away, and now bring a 4th down. In another punting situation for the Crusaders, we'll see if they punt the ball, if they're going to go for it here. Punting unit still on the sideline, and now they come out. As Trayson Probst has got a workout in with his leg tonight. Colton Sorley waiting back at the 25-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout called.
Wellington.
Timeout called by Wellington. That's their second timeout of the first half. So we'll go ahead and take one with them. We'll be right back with more collegiate Spartan football here on kpreps.com.
Football season is here, and kpreps.com is your source for Kansas high school football coverage this season. kpreps.com provides full coverage for every team in the state with original news content, team pages, schedules, standings, and state rankings. Be sure to stay connected with kpreps.com through our website, mobile app, and kpreps Twitter feed, where you'll find the fastest and most complete list of scores in all of Kansas. And new this year, kpreps revamped website features daily audio content, live video game broadcasts, and will expand our coverage for winter and spring sports. kpreps.com, your source for Kansas high school sports.
And make sure to check out kpreps.com for all the scores from across the state tonight. A lot of games going on. And of course, you can check out kpreps.com. They have your coverage of high school football. Trayson Probst back to punting away. This one is a high spiral, getting caught by Sorley about the 19-yard line. Here's Sorley up the middle. He now bounces outside at the 30. Tries to switch directions. It's going to be taken down at the 31-yard line by number 5, Joe Ybarra. Ybarra, we've called his name a lot tonight. He's been all over the field for this Crusaders team.
The 31-yard line. It's Sorley a 12-yard return.
12 yards on the return from Sorley. First and 10 for the Spartans. Ball at the 31-yard line. McNerney with 3 receivers far side, 2 near side. He'll send Sorley in motion. Here's the reverse pass. Now Flowers will keep it. Flowers around the right side. He's got room at the 40. Near midfield, across the 45, down to the 40-yard line. That is a great play that the Spartans have put in their playbook. And on Wednesday at practice, they ran that play. They can throw the ball out of that. They can also run the ball out of that formation. And they choose to run it there with Justin Flowers. He picks up a huge first down. And the Spartans are moving inside Crusader territory once again. McNerney back to pass. He finds Cooper Root. Root breaks the defender's legs. And across the 30, down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Move to 6 once again. Another first down reception for Cooper Root. 1:13 to go here in the first half of play. Collegiate leading 28-0.
yards on that play, good for a Spartan first down.
Our referee gonna stop the clock here. It looks like Kate Phelps will hobble off the field for Wellington, the quarterback. Also, the cornerback here on the near side is shaking up a little bit. He'll walk off the field. Keep an eye on that as he will exit the sideline. Looks like he's just shaking up a little bit. So McNerney has 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Got some speeder on that outside. McNerney steps back to pass. Pump fake. He'll fire. Got a man caught. That's Sorley at the 15-yard line. First down once again for the Spartans. They're moving the ball exceptionally well here as McNerney continues to use his arm as a threat. Under a minute now to go here in the first half.
Gain of 15 yards.
Gain of 15 yards on the play. And a first down for Collegiate. McNerney has Carter to his right. Here's the snap. He'll roll to his right. McNerney fires across the field. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown Collegiate. Looks like Peter Larson there with the touchdown reception. And just like that, the Spartans find the end zone again. And it's now 34-0. with 52 seconds to go here in the first half. As Harris on for the PAT, McNerney the holder. Snap good, hold good. Harris's kick splits the upright. So your score with 52 seconds to go here in the first half. Wichita Collegiate 35 and the Wellington Crusaders 0. How about that? The arm of Cody McNerney, whether he rolls to his left, rolls to his right, he can throw on the run better than most high school quarterbacks I've seen, and he's a junior. Harris tees it up and is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick once again, and actually they switched return men now. There's some speed on the left side, and there's going to be a flag thrown for a block in the back.
Important tackle was number 12, Grant Morrow. There is a flag.
The official call.
Illegal block in the back. Number 50 on the receiving 10-yard penalty. First down.
Lucas Soria flagged for the block in the back, and that will push the Crusaders back inside the 15-yard line down to the 11. So really, if the Spartans want to get the ball back in and put up another 7, they definitely have a chance here. There's 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Wellington has it back inside their 11-yard line, and Collegiate has 3 timeouts left. So we'll see how Coach Mike Gear wants to use his timeouts if he chooses to. Phelps will hand off up the middle as Colton Glover with a short pickup. And it looks like Coach Gear will not use his timeouts as the clock now reads 30 seconds and counting. And Coach Gear's got to be pleased with his team's effort here in the first half. They're up 35-0.
Quarterback for Wellington, number 16, Michael Whitbeck.
So Wellington changes quarterbacks now as Phelps still on the sideline. Here's the handoff to Glover. Glover tries to get outside, trying to get up to the 20-yard line, and the clock runs out. So after one half of play, your Wichita Collegiate Spartans 35 and the Wellington Crusaders 0. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back with some halftime summary after this break. So after one half of play, your Collegiate Spartans 35 and the Wellington Crusaders 0. You're watching this game on kpreps.com. And I want to thank you for tuning in here to Spartan football. We'll be with you the rest of the season. You can watch all the remaining collegiate football games right here on kpreps.com. As the Spartans are in complete dominance, 35-0. After the first 24 minutes of play.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, excited to bring you a tropical luau.
Justin Flowers with 2 rushing touchdowns. Cooper Root with a receiving touchdown. Jake Flamini with a receiving touchdown, and Peter Larson with a receiving touchdown. Those are your 5 scores in the game. And it's been a good one so far if you're a Spartans fan. So it's homecoming night here for Collegiate. As the homecoming candidates are being introduced. Here we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with some more first half analysis and our second half right here on kpreps.com. You're watching Collegiate Spartans football.
From last year, Mr. Von Craddock all the way back from Lawrence, currently attending SMU, Kate Ronaldo. An exhilarating homecoming week here at Wichita Collegiate. Let's start with the winner of our 2016 class competitions. This was a close one, but in the end, the juniors were 4th place. They were 4th. Sorry. The freshmen were 3rd. And the seniors were the winning class. Let's give it a close here. Congrats to the sophomores, a very close 2nd place and runner-up. Again, we recognize Kate and Vaughn coming all the way back. We appreciate having them with us here tonight to help us recognize their replacements here at the 2016 homecoming court. Yesterday, our juniors and seniors voted for their king and queen, and we're excited to present to you, first of all, the 2016 homecoming queen. It is Kirsten Regier. Congratulations, Cooper Root. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are together for 2016. One more time, have a big hand for the entire homecoming board.
Welcome back here to second half action of collegiate Spartan football right here on kpreps.com. Go ahead and do a little scoring recap real quick. The Spartans in control of 35-0. Got on the board on a Flamini 8-yard reception from McNerney. Then a Sorley 43-yard reception. And then Flowers a 1-yard run, a Sorley 40-yard run, and the 60-yard reception for Cooper Root. So 35-0, your score at the halftime break. As the Spartans will receive the opening or the second half kickoff, and that's going to be Flowers who will receive it at the 10-yard line. First time we've seen the Spartans return team tonight. Flowers up the middle, and he'll be upended at the 29-yard line. Some other area scores of note in Wichita City League. West leading Great Bend 21-14 a half. Heights 33, North 0 a half. Capon and Northwest knotted up at 21 apiece at halftime. That game is surprising to a lot of people. Capon, of course, got beat badly last week against South. They came back and now at 21-21 a half against Northwest. Here's the handoff around the outside to Colton Sorley. Sorley with a short gain of about 3. Derby at Bishop Carroll. Bishop Carroll Family Stadium packed, of course, for this big game. Derby up 28-13 a half. And ABCTL Division 4 league play. Andale leading Clearwater 21-13 a half. That game a bit of surprise as well, as Andale has been putting up quite a few points. They're only up by 8 at the halftime break, and then circles down 22-6 a half. Here's a pass over on the outside to Flamini. Flamini will be close to a first down. He'll be about a yard short. Mulvane leading Mace South 21-9 at halftime. So those are some scores from around the area and around the league. 35-0. Just a minute played here in the second half. Once again, a packed house here at Spartan Stadium as a homecoming night. Here's McNerney. He'll hand off to Flowers. Flowers gets the first down and then some. Across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Nice pickup for Flowers, and we'll move the chains.
That carry good for a gain of 5 yards. And a Spartan first down.
So Collegiate have trips to the near side. Twin receivers far side. McNerney in shotgun formation, nobody else behind him. He'll step back to pass. Here's a slant across the middle. He's got a man, and that is Larson. Larson get a short gain of about 4. Another play that they ran a lot on Wednesday, that just a little slant across the middle. And that one with a short pickup of 4. Thank you for tuning in wherever you may be on kpreps.com. Spartan football will be on the remainder of the season right here on kpreps.com. You can tune in and watch the remainder of the Spartan season right here. McNerney rolls out to his right. He'll launch it deep. He's got a man. It's caught, and that is a huge gain for Jake Flamini. 40-yard pickup from McNerney to Flamini. We've heard that combination a lot tonight. Like we were talking about in the pregame show with Coach Gear, McNerney can find any of his receivers, and he likes to find them all. And we see why, as he just keeps connecting. McNerney with trips far side. He'll step back to pass. He'll throw it out to Sorley. Sorley breaks the tackle, and inside the 10-yard line. And Sorley's going to be brought down right at the 10-yard line. So 2nd and 7. For the Spartans, they'll try to break in the end zone once again, as they've already had 5 scores on the game. Punted just 1 time. McNerney drops back to pass. Here's the same play over to Larson. Larson almost into the end zone, and he will be tripped up inside the 5 at the 3-yard line.
Joey Ibarra.
See if they move the sticks. That's going to be close, as our referee will go over and look at the ball and see how close it is to a first down.
It's a pickup of 7 yards.
First and goal for the Spartans. Ball at the 3-yard line.
Good for a Spartan first down.
And the Crusaders backed up at their own goal line. Here's Larson on the near side. McNerney with Flowers behind him. He's got Carter to his right. McNerney will roll out to his right, across. And it's going to be still fighting for extra yards inside the 2, down to the 1.
Number 5, David McNerney on the kick. Tackled by Joey Ibarra.
The Spartans here with the ball inside the 1-yard line. They'll try to punch it in right here. McNerney has Carter to his left. Here's the handoff to Carter. Carter up the gut, untouched in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And just like that, the Spartans drive it down the field and into the end zone, and now lead 41-0 with 7:59 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Madison Harris on that the extra point.
Harris on for the PAT. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. So with 7:59 to go here in the 3rd quarter, your Collegiate Spartans 42 and the Wellington Crusaders 0. We'll be right back for more high school football right here on kpreps.com.
Watco Companies has been a member of the Pittsburgh community since 1983. Now a national freight transportation provider, Watco serves customers in 26 states by offering transportation, mechanical, and transload services. Whether transporting potatoes from Idaho, replacing rail cars in Iowa, or transloading rock in Alabama, Watco will never forget their roots because there's no place like home. Watco supports Pittsburgh community athletics and wishes all area teams the best of luck.
Welcome back here to Wichita as the Collegiate Spartans on a roll. They're up 42-0 here in the 3rd quarter against the Wellington Crusaders. It's been all Sparty all night as the Spartans have found the end zone 6 times. As Harris will tee it up and kick it off. Under 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the handover and kick. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. And there comes the penalty flag. So Wellington will take the ball at the 35-yard line. So in the end, it's going to be about a 15-yard penalty in favor of the Crusaders.
First down.
So the Wellington Crusaders back out without their starting quarterback, Cade Phelps, who I saw at halftime was actually carted off the field on a gator. His replacement is number 16. Here's a handoff up the middle to Colton Glover. Glover with a short gain.
He was tackled by number 30, John Regan, and number 4, Cooper Rivers.
After a short gain, from bring up 2nd and 8. Spartans rolling here tonight on homecoming night and a beautiful night for football. We kicked off at 69 degrees and just a light wind about 3 miles an hour. Here's the handoff as Glover is going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by number 51, Evan Vogelai. We're about 65 degrees now, clear skies, and the wind is calm. So a beautiful Friday night for high school football, the last night of September. Week 5 of Spartan football. They're 2-2, looking to improve to 3-2 on the year. Crusaders will have a 3rd down and 8. And up the middle, and it's going to be brought down after a short gain. Michael Ledbetter now the quarterback for the Crusaders. The backup quarterback after Cade Phelps was carted off the field. So not a good sign. It looked like he was just shaken up a little bit there late in the second quarter. And now he's off the field and out of the stadium. So not good news there for Cade Phelps and the Wellington Crusaders, but wish him the best, whatever happened. As back deep to punt again. And here's the handover and kick. It's going to take a bounce and to be fielded by Sorley at the 25. Sorley at the 30, and not much going for him. He tries to bounce outside, and maybe gets up to the 33-yard line. So 5:44 to go here in the third quarter. And the Spartans in control 42-0 right here against the Wellington Crusaders. So if the Spartans score on this drive, then they'll be up by 45 or more points, and then it'll be a running clock. That is the league rule, 45 points, and we'll have a running clock. Here's McNerney to pitch out to Flowers. Flowers across the 35 and brought down from behind by number 72, Connor Burnett. And Burnett kind of just drugged Flowers down from behind and held on to Flowers' jersey. He'll have to come off. So,
yards by Flowers. First down, brings up second.
McNerney will be in shotgun formation by his lone self. Trips far side to near side. Watch for Cooper Root. And there's the offsides called on Wellington. That's just a mental mistake there by Chris Kopp.
The defense is also plays first down.
So first down for the Spartans as the penalty gives them 5 yards and a first down. And McNerney will have it now as they're close to midfield, ball to 47. He'll pass over. That's caught by Sorley. Sorley at the 45. Shakes out the defender, taken down inside the 40. Actually, the market right at the 40. So first down once again for the Spartans as they continue to roll. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter play.
Looking at 13 yards, first and 10.
And the same formation. 2 receivers near side, trips to the far side. McNerney pass it out. He's got Flamini. Flamini across the 35, inside the 35, to the 32-yard line is where he's straight up. And just short of another first down. He's short about 2 yards on the play. Under 5 to go here in the third quarter. Collegiate 42 and Wellington 0. Here's McNerney. He'll roll out to his left. He'll fire it. He's got a man in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Spartans. How about that? Peter Larson waiting at the goal line for the ball. He burnt his defender. And McNerney fires it 42 yards for a Spartans touchdown. And now they have reached 48 points. So there will be a running clock enforced as it is 48-0. So 48-0. Collegiate looking to make it 49 here on the Harris PAT. Snap good, hold good, and kick splits the uprights. So with 4:10 to go here in the third quarter, Collegiate 49 and Wellington 0. We'll be right back with more Spartan football right here on kpreps.com.
Football season is here, and kpreps.com is your source for Kansas high school football coverage this season. kpreps.com provides full coverage for every team in the state with original news content, team pages, schedules, standings, and state rankings. Be sure to stay connected with kpreps.com through our website, mobile app, and Kpreps Twitter feed, where you'll find the fastest and most complete list of schools in all of Kansas. And new this year, Kpreps revamped website features daily audio content, live video game broadcasts, and will expand our coverage for winter and spring sports. kpreps.com, your source for Kansas high school sports.
Welcome back here at Spartan Football on kpreps.com. And week 5 has been a doozy for the Spartans, to say the least. Up 49-0, 4:10 to go here in the third quarter against this winless Wellington team. Aston Harris will kick off here. This one end over end. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line by number 10. Bringing out across the 20, about the 25, out to the 28-yard line, though, Marcus.
Matthew Mason on the return. Tackled by Caden Ramos.
Matthew Mason on the return. And it will be Wellington ball. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. So rolling clock here. 3:35 to go in the third quarter. Wellington offense back out there under Michael Ledbetter. Here's the handoff. And met at the line of scrimmage is Kopp. Glover on the carry. He's met up on the defensive end by 54. That is Colton Weaver, the 5'11", 225-pound freshman, getting some action in there tonight. So the Spartans are giving their freshmen and underclassmen opportunities to play here tonight, as we see backup quarterback Gabe Fisher warming up on the sideline, throwing the ball around a little bit. So we'll probably see Gabe Fisher out there at quarterback after McNerney has had a heck of a night passing the ball. It's going to be 3rd down and long for the Crusaders here.
Tackled by 62, Tyler Anderson.
3rd down and 12 for the Crusaders. 2:15 and counting here in the third quarter of play.
Brings up 3rd and 12 to the 26.
As the play clock's at 12 and they're breaking the huddle. Oh, and on the snap, Ledbetter trips over his own feet. That's going to bring up 4th down. So a tough break there for Michael Ledbetter. So Wellington will bring out their punting unit. And the Spartans will bring out their return unit. Sorley waiting at his own 43-yard line. Snap is away. Here's the boot. It's a good one. It's going to be fielded at the 47-yard line by Colton Sorley on the fair catch. So that is where the Spartans will take over. 1 minute and 2 seconds remain in the third quarter, with Collegiate in control, up 49-0 on Wellington. As we do see the sophomore trot out there, Gabe Fisher, 6'4", 190, quarterback for the Spartans. He'll take over for Cody McNerney after McNerney had a heck of a game. And looks like the Spartans don't have enough men on the field right now, as Fisher wants a player out there, and that's going to, Coach Mike Gear's going to be forced to call a timeout as the play clock was inside 5 before that extra player got out there. So a little confusion here on the backup situation, but we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Spartan football on kpreps.com.
Watco Companies has been a member of the Pittsburgh community since 1983. Now a national freight transportation provider, Watco serves customers in 26 states by offering transportation, mechanical, and transload services. Whether transporting potatoes from Idaho, replacing rail cars in Iowa, or transloading rock in Alabama, Watco will never forget their roots because there's no place like home. Watco supports Pittsburgh community athletics and wishes all area teams the best of luck.
Welcome back here to collegiate football on kpreps.com. I want to thank all of our sponsors and all of our viewers online right now watching the game. Here's Fisher. He'll keep it up the middle, tries to get it towards midfield, and it's going to be close to midfield. Fisher standing at 6'4". And that will do it for the end of the third quarter. After 36 minutes of play, your Wichita Collegiate Spartans 49 and the Wellington Crusaders 0. And once again, we'll go ahead and take a quick break before we are back with more football. The final 12 minutes coming up on kpreps.com.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
All right, welcome back here for the final 12 minutes of play here on kpreps.com as we're bringing the fourth quarter of this game between your Wichita Collegiate Spartans and the Wellington Crusaders. 49-0 your score. Collegiate on top. Fisher with the pitch out to Ramos, and Ramos is hit after no gain on the play. He actually might have lost a yard or so. Actually, he lost 3 on the play. So this is a great opportunity for the Spartans to have their backups come in, and they're playing here in the fourth quarter, so they'll get a good chunk of playing time here tonight. Here's Fisher across, has a man open, and Christian Nassi can't come up. Nassi had it right in the hands of him, but just couldn't come down with it. And that will force a collegiate punt. Cody McNerney will punt the ball away now. McNerney standing at his own 30-yard line. He's hauling over at the Spartan coaching staff. We'll see what happens here. He's going to be a fake. McNerney's going to run with it across the 40, 45, 50, and then some. First down, Spartans. That's a gutsy play there by Coach Mike Gear. And McNerney picks up the first down on 4th down. So 4th and 13, or 4th and 11, excuse me. And McNerney picks up the first down on the fake punt. I'm not sure if that was a design play or if McNerney just saw something out there that he wanted to take off with it. In the end, it's a first down for the Spartans inside Crusader territory. Fisher under center. He'll take the snap. Here's the handoff to Ramos. Ramos got some room around the outside and drug down inside the 30 at the 28-yard line by Dylan Goodman.
Tackled by Dylan Goodman.
So nice run there by Caden Ramos, the sophomore running back. picks up 9 on the play. Fourth quarter action here. Already almost 3 minutes gone here in the quarter is a running clock after a 45-plus point lead as Collegiate put up 49 here tonight. Being helped out the field right now for the Crusaders is number 42, Dylan Ferguson. Once again, the Spartans will be back in action next Friday night. They travel to Andale, who is 4-0 right now. They're playing Clearwater, and last we knew it was an 8-point game. Go ahead and see if we can get a score on that. But Andale will be waiting for this Collegiate team who has played really well tonight. And actually, Andale has blown it open now, 42-13 after actually in the third quarter. So Andale is just off to the races right now. Ramos with the carry there, short gain if any, and that'll bring up third down.
Tackle by number 2, Caleb Richenberg. Loss of a yard brings up
Third down and 2 for the Spartans. Fisher will have 2 running backs, 1 each side, and now he'll send a man in motion. That is DeVore. DeVore, here's a pitch out to Ramos. Ramos out and around the outside, picks up a first down and then some. A pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be first down for the Spartans. They continue to move the ball down into Wellington territory. 8 minutes to go from a Spartan victory. Here's that same formation we just saw. Fisher will send a man in motion. He'll pitch out to Ramos. Ramos tries to get around the outside. He's got some speed. Tries to get up to the 20-yard line.
Ramos carries again.
And he gets it to right, just on the other side of the 20-yard line. So second and a long 6 for the Spartans. Fisher is showing a great job of being able to pitch the ball out here tonight in relief of Cody McNerney. So Coach Gear is pleased with this and able to get the backups in the game here. Fisher rolls out to his left. He's got pressure coming, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield by Xander Vargas.
Fisher sacked by number 2, Caleb Richenberg.
So now, after the sack, 3rd and 15.
It's 3rd and 15 from the 29.
Third and 15 here. We'll see what happens. 6:15 to go here in the ball game. Fisher waits a snap, he gets it, he'll lob it up, he's got a man, that is Nasi, and incomplete. Nasi can't come down with it, just out of the outstretched hands of the junior.
Brings up 4th down.
Now brings up 4th down and 15.
This week's fourth quarter concession staying special for just $1. You can take home not 1 but 2 boxes of popcorn. 2 for $1.
This is a opportunity here for Fisher to show his arm strength. 4th and 15. He's got 3 receivers near side and a man to his right. He'll fumble the snap. Now he'll pick it up. He's got time though. Throws on the run. Got a man. Caught down to the 10-yard line is Colin Egan.
Number 6, Colin Egan.
Nice catch there by Egan. And right at the 10-yard line, it's going to be first and goal for the Spartans.
First down.
Nice job there by Fisher to be able to throw on the run. We've seen both Cody McNerney and now Gabe Fisher be able to throw on the run, whether it be right or to the left. They had the arm strength to throw on the run. Here's the pitch out to Ramos. Ramos inside the 10, inside the 5, and taken out at the 3-yard line.
Push it around for number 5, Joe McCarthy.
So Ramos down to the 3-yard line. And once again, the Spartans are knocking on the Crusaders' doorstep.
Gain is 7 yards. Second goal from the
4 minutes to go. Here's the snap to Fisher. Fisher hands off to Ramos. Ramos is going to be brought down hard by Connor Burnett. Burnett, 6'3", 270. Against Ramos, 5'8", 160. And I bet you can guess who won that battle.
Loss of 2 yards.
Loss of 2 brings up third and goal back at the 5-yard line. Fisher sends a man in motion. Now Fisher, low snap. Fisher will keep it up the middle. Inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line where he is tripped up. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's 4th and goal from the 3.
And the Spartans are bringing out their first team offense. So to Cody McNerney back in there. Actually, they're going to kick a field goal. Look at that. Becca Harris, the 5'2" freshman, sister of regular kicker Addison Harris. Harris's kick is through the uprights. It's good. How about that? And the Spartans fans are on their feet. What a moment there for Becca Harris. Becca Harris splits the uprights on a 20-yard field goal. And Collegiate's now at 52-0. And you can hear the Spartans fans, the student section, chanting Becca Harris as Harris gets the Spartans over 50 points tonight. They're up 52-0. A special moment there for Becca Harris. That is her first field goal attempt of the year. And that one made it with ease. So Becca, the sister of Addison. Addison, the normal kicker for the Spartans. He has had a nice showing tonight. And Coach Gear decides to put in Becca Harris, Addison's sister, and now she'll be out there to kick it off here. So 52-0. Your score, Spartans in control, to say the least. And here's Harris's kickoff. It's going to be a short one, fielded at the 38-yard line by number 42, Dylan Ferguson. So Collegiate all but just sealed this one down. 52-0. As Wellington will take it over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 1:50 to go and counting. Running clock. Here's Ledbetter. And here comes a flag. And it's going to be encroachment called on Collegiate.
Prior to the snap, encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
So under 90 seconds to go. A game that has been in Collegiate's favor since the get-go. Spartans will travel to Andale next Friday for a big-time showdown with the Indians. You can watch that game right here on kpreps.com. Here's the handoff up the middle to Cobb, and Cobb fumbles the ball, and it's going to be first down Collegiate as the Spartans recover it. And they'll just take a knee more than likely and seal this one in. So how about this? 30 seconds to go, and the play clock has not started yet. So they're going to go ahead and line it up, as that will go ahead and do it. As Collegiate takes down Wellington 52-0. Right here on their home turf. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back here to sum it all up right here on Spartan Football on kpreps.com.
Football season is here, and kpreps.com is your source for Kansas high school football coverage this season. kpreps.com provides full coverage for every team in the state with original news content, team pages, schedules, standings, and state rankings. Be sure to stay connected with kpreps.com through our website, mobile app, and kpreps Twitter feed, where you'll find the fastest and most complete list of scores in all of Kansas. And new this year, kpreps revamped website features daily audio content, live video game broadcasts, and will expand our coverage for winter and spring sports. kpreps.com, your source for Kansas high school sports.
All right, welcome back here to Spartan Stadium as the Wichita Collegiate Spartans take down the Wellington Crusaders 52-0. There's your final score. As it started in the beginning as Collegiate just took advantage and just kept going as they put the pedal down and cruised to a 52-0 victory. Cody McNerney was unstoppable on the offensive side for the Spartans, threw for 4 touchdowns. And, that proves his season. On the season now, he has, let's see, 15 touchdowns passing to just 5 interceptions. So Cody McNerney having himself a heck of a junior year, and he proved why he is one of the top quarterbacks in around the area with his showing tonight. But the Spartans took advantage and took control, to say the least. We'll go ahead and look at some other scores from around the area. As Andale, it looks like they're continuing to cruise against Clearwater. So we will have a big-time game next Friday night as your Spartans travel to Andale to face the Indians, the 5-0 Andale Indians. The Indians will await your Collegiate Spartans, and what should be a great game. Of course, you can watch that game right here on kpreps.com. We'll have all the action for you the rest of the year. You can watch collegiate football games this very own way. So for myself, Sean Boston, and my video man, Charles Chaney, I want to thank him for coming out tonight. Nothing better to do for Charles, and I want to thank him for running the camera, and everyone back in the studio, and just everyone that made this possible. As once again, your final score, Wichita Collegiate 52 and the Wellington Crusaders 0. For myself, Sean Boston, and everyone that made this broadcast possible, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll have you on again next Friday night with the pregame show at 6:45 right here on kpreps.com. It'll be the 3-2 Collegiate Spartans at the 5-0 Andale Indians. Until then, we're signing off from Wichita.